Good morning, everybody. I don't need to be making no damn videos, but I'm on social media and I'm seeing a whole bunch of wacky shit. Lil Nas X, doing the type of shit that I see damn near every day, at least once a week out here in Houston. You in your drawers, you look like a damn fool, you probably drug induced. Somebody check and see if this nigga got an album or something coming out. Make sure his ass ain't doing this for some type of, hey, my album coming out, so let me act a fool. You know, Lil Nas X ain't going nowhere. A lot of these rappers ain't going nowhere. Y'all remember that Double XL with Kodak Black and Designer and all these people? It was once said that nowadays, like in the last 10 years, Hollywood goes on social media and they pay for people to do things that before that they would have to actually go out and search for people with talent. Now they have this thing where they get on social media and they see that people are willing to do things for fortune and fame. It doesn't matter if it's going to the grocery store and you pouring milk all over yourself. It doesn't matter if you going to Burger King and you want to jump over the counter and I'm gonna make my own food. Hollywood understands that these same people that make videos saying, oh man, these celebrities are so, messed up and why are they doing this, man? And a lot of these people, because I can get into the mind of these people that they run media, they run sports, they run news, they run fashion, they run the food, the medicine, all of it. And I always say, who is they? The CIA, the FBI, the Pentagon, the Catholic Church, the Vatican, the Jesuits, and to some degree, hell, I would say the Saudis. I have heard so many YouTubers saying that they're doing deals with Saudi Arabia, i.e. WWE, boxing. So I guess Saudi Arabia has wiggled their way into some of the power players on this planet. Or hell, maybe they've been here. Listen, the whole point of it is that when I saw this from Lil Nas, I already knew you ain't going nowhere, bro. You have no talent. And seeing you act like this, brother, it's no different than me seeing a dope fiend on Westheimer tweaking out. I've seen somebody walking in the street in their drawers. I've seen somebody in the street walking in their drawers with a hole where their ass is at. I've seen someone walking down the street in their drawers with a hole where their ass should be at and there's shit coming out. I've seen it. And Lil Nas, you look just like some of these damn strung out drug addicts that can't get it together. So yeah, I saw that and I thought it was not something out of the norm, because this is what, this is what they've been training humanity and our minds and, conditioning us to get used to this type of wacky ass shit. Lil Nas would have did that 20 years ago. People would have been like, bro, what the hell is you doing? Now we just look at that as like, it's funny, it's silly, it's entertainment. While I'm speaking on this, y'all remember those videos where Kodak Black was in the middle of the street eating food and Kodak Black was running around with a samurai sword acting a damn fool? And Charleston White said, hey man, that nigga don't act like that. He playing on y'all. Kodak Black is not stupid. He doing this shit for attention. Cause when I saw that, I was like, damn, G, look at this dude, man. This nigga in the middle of the street eating chicken wings, running around. He on meth. He's a meth head. Everybody know Kodak Black is a meth head. But they saying that what he's doing on social media, that got everybody like, bro, what's wrong with you? He's doing that on purpose. Do I agree with it? Hell no. I would just tell a nigga on social media, man, go get my fucking album. My album is out, man. Y'all know I come with that shit. But instead, I'm going to go run outside butt naked and doing all this crazy ass shit. If I'm these record labels, I'm like, bro, why are you doing this? Why don't we just give you some money and send your ass to an amusement park and let you act a fool in the amusement park saying, hey, man, I'm promoting my album here, you know. Never mind me being in a damn ballerina tutu riding roller coaster saying buy my album. Why don't you just go to SeaWorld and sit your ass down somewhere and say, hey, y'all, here's a flyer, buy my album, it's coming out. So yeah, man, Derrick Rose, I did get a chance to see Derrick Rose is retired. The Bulls are gonna honor him and retire his jersey. That's a given. Everybody kind of knows that already about Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose was somebody that, of course, you can say, oh well, man, what would Derrick Rose have been without the injuries? Derrick Rose would have been Derrick Rose without the injuries, meaning he would have been injury prone. His game was based off of explosion. And when you have a player like Derrick Rose who isn't very fundamentally sound, I used to tell that to my brother. Bro, when you're in your 40s, you're not going to be able to be doing all this hot sauce crossovers and all this shit because your joints and shit will not allow you to do that. You might have muscle memory, but your joints and your tendons and ligaments will not allow you to make these. You want to go through the legs and then do a turn around, a spin around, take me forward, then try to plant and take me back and all of that, bro. You will snap something on your goddamn lower extremities. You're gonna pull your groin. And you're doing all of this because you have not mastered the fundamentals of basketball. Give me the ball in the post. I'm going to give you a shoulder fake. I'm going to turn around and shoot over you, and that's it. I do believe Derrick Rose would have suffered the same fate, even if he would have never got injured the way he did, because of the type of player that he was. And those type of players don't last long. It was unfortunate to see you go down like that, brother. But I know, because, you know, I know a lot about sports. You would not have lasted, let's just say if your career, if you got a chance to do it all over again, the same thing would happen to you, dog. The same thing that would happen to you. I know hoopers like you, Derrick Rose. You eating Cheetos, drinking unhealthy Gatorade and Powerade. Yeah, unhealthy Gatorade and Powerade. If you a supreme athlete, Gatorade and Powerade could actually help you out because of the little bit of salt that's in the drink that can replenish your body. But if you just some regular Joe Blow out there drinking Gatorade and shit, that shit's unhealthy. Gatorade is unhealthy. So I do believe Derrick Rose would have been the same player that he is in this life. He would have been the same player in another life. Explosive, great to watch, but constantly injury prone. So I did get a chance to see that. Same with Russell Westbrook. Everybody will say, man, LeBron James and the Lakers, they ruined this man's career. Listen, man, Russell Westbrook is a certain type of player that he's a hit or miss. Sometimes you want a player like a Russell Westbrook on your team for his energy. Sometimes you don't want a player like Russell Westbrook on your team because of that same energy. times when you're trying to slow the game down, let the game come to you, Russ is going to want to take it to the game. Times where you want to take it to the game, Russ is going to want to take it to the game with you, but he's doing it in a way where he's going to have 4 turnovers in the fourth quarter. Would I ultimately want a person like Derrick Rose on my team? Yes. Yes, I would want his tenacity, his energy, his effort. I would want that. All of the times that you want to wear a kilt and show up and, yeah, my daughter said if I didn't pay my fingernails, she'd be mad at me. Well, that's gonna be one pissed off little girl, because I ain't painting my motherfucking nails, girl. You better go play with your mama like that. I buy you these dolls and shit. You a millionaire, little girl. What the fuck you want to see your daddy with colorful nails on for? That's bullshit. And I tell you now, if I'd have came and these niggas Russ came into my locker room, I'd have been like, man, let me see your hand. Let me see your... Russ, what the hell are you doing? Oh, you know, that's just my fashion. Let's just sit your ass down. Go sit your ass down. Tell your daughter to go find her a friend. I ain't painting my motherfucking nails and I'm a high-octane basketball player. So yeah, Russ, you couldn't make it on my squad. I'd have been on your ass. And I'd have said some shit. Hey, you tell that little girl of yours, go get her some dolls to go do that shit with. You an NBA player, my nigga. Russ, are you the first NBA player with a daughter? Or back in the day, did a daughter try to say, hey, daddy, and John, John has the check, or goddamn me, whoever, Dennis Rodman, anybody. Hey, dad. Well, shit, Dennis Rodman, he would have been with it too. But some of them players in the past, they ain't nobody gonna let them motherfucking girl paint their nails. You crazy? So yeah, Russ, I did see, bro, you on your way out the door too. And what better way than to go back to OKC, come off the bench for one of these bum ass players, and end your career in OKC. That would be dope, man. That would be nice to see. That would be that script would be pretty dope to witness. I think that's it for now. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm out. 11 o'clock in the morning. I have to go outside and put this shit up here. And I got another one on this side to block the sun from coming in right here. You see where those 3 poles at? That's normally where the sun rays are. That's cool. That's crazy how I got that. I just noticed it. I had to go find that post. I lost it all over there in them bushes. So I had to go crawl out there and get it. But had to do some hand washing, make another clothesline. All of this in about 2 hours. Had to chill out and eat something. Starving. Barbecue sauce, some chicken, and some macaroni. Y'all have a good day, man. I'll try to do the same.